Hi everyone, it's great that you joined me for the second video on our preparation to be able to play the piece called Hampton chord. For this video, you will need your instrument, your bow, maybe a pencil, and a copy of the music. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to look at lines 3 and 4 of the piece. Now line 3 is all on the A string, okay? So I'd like you to just have a little look at these A string notes that are going to appear on the screen for you now. Okay, we've got open A, 1 on the A which makes B, 2 on the A which makes C sharp, and 3 on the A which makes a D. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pick your violins up, okay, and I'd like you to copy me. I'm going to play a little rhythm using my first finger on the A string, and I'd like you to copy. Okay, here it is. Ready, steady, off you go. Okay, good job. Now I'm going to add in my second finger. Your turn. Ready, steady, off you go. Okay, this time I'm going to use all 3 of my fingers in that pattern. Now listen very, very carefully. Do you think you could hum, sing or whistle that tune back to yourself? Okay, have a little go at doing that while I play that tune for you one more time. Okay, here we go. You're just going to sing it, hum it or whistle it while I play it again. Ready, go. Okay, now you've got that tune in your head, I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can work out how to play those notes on your violins. You will need finger 1, finger 2 and finger 3 on the A string. Okay, pause the video now and have a go at that. Okay, hopefully you managed to work out that little pattern. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to put your violin and your bow down somewhere safe. I'll give you a moment to do that nice and safely, okay? And once you've done that, I'd like you to stand back up and I'd like you to do some clapping with me. All right, so this is line number 3. We're going to say the tars and titis along to this, okay? So line 3, we're going to clap it together. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ta. Okay, do you think you could sing that in your head this time and just do the clapping? All right, clap with me. This is line 3. We're going to say the tars and titis inside our heads and we're just going to clap out loud. Ready, steady, off we go. Okay, if you managed to do that, really, really good job. I'd like you to go find your violins and your bows. While looking at the music, okay, can you work out what the very first note is? Okay, hopefully you discovered that it is a B, all right? And now to play a B, we know this, it's 1 finger on the A string, okay? And in fact, I'm going to give you just a few moments to look at the music and see if you can figure out the finger numbers for the first 2 bars of the 3rd line. Pause the video now and have a go at that. Okay, so hopefully you discovered that this will be the pattern. It goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And actually it's exactly the same pattern that we just did for the warm-up, all right? So fingers down on the A string. We're going to say and play this one, okay? So I'm going to put my mute on. Okay, all right, let's say and play this one. Ready, and 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now that happens twice on that line. So let's do it 2 times this time. I'll count you in. Get your first finger ready on the A string. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you managed to do that, really good job, well done. If you want to give it another practice, either pause the video or rewind it to practice it with me. All right? Now, we're going to have a look at the very last line. We've seen this music before, okay? It's exactly the same, or almost exactly the same, I should say, as line 1 and line 2. Now, there's a very slight difference at the end. I wonder if you can cast your eyes down to the bottom of the piece of music and you will find an A with a funny symbol over the top, okay? Can you put your finger or the tip of your bow under that funny symbol? That is a pause. Now, what we do when we see a pause is we hold the note for the number of beats that we need to hold it for, and then we add a bit extra. And that bit extra is entirely up to you, okay? So the pause at the moment is over a note that is worth 4 beats. So we need to make sure we play that note for 4 beats and a bit extra, okay? So if you like, I'll give you an example. Now, I would play that note something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Okay, so did you see it was 4 beats plus an extra bit? If you want to have a go at that, I suggest you pause the video and do it now. It's on an A string, by the way, okay? Practice your A pause now. Okay, now we've got all the elements to be able to play line 3 and line 4. Shall we have a go? I'd like you to play it with me, okay? If you get stuck on the last line, don't worry. I suggest if that happens, you go back to the other video, which will help you to play that tune, all right? So here is line 3 and line 4 and the ending, okay? Find your first finger on the A string, let's count to 4, and then we'll start together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you manage to get through both of those lines, really, really good job. If you want to practice it, pause the video or rewind it to practice it with me. All right, what I'd like us to try now, okay, is the whole piece. Now we're going to do this in 2 ways. One, where you play with me, okay, and then number 2, you're going to play with me and the backing track. All right, so we get a really good sense of how this piece feels and sounds when it's all together. So this is the very beginning of Hampton Court. We're going to play all the way through to the end, okay? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, really good job for having a go at that. Don't forget, you can pause and practice it as many times as you like, okay? Okay, so finally, we're going to have a go at playing it all the way through with the backing track. So you're going to play with me, okay? I will count you into 4 and we're going to have a go at the whole piece. Okay, so get your instruments ready, get your fingers ready, get your bow ready on the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you managed to get through the whole thing, really great job. If you want to practice that, I suggest you rewind the video and do it as many times as you like. If you've got any questions about anything that we've covered on this video, or you'd like to send me a little recording or a video of yourself playing the whole piece, I, of course, would be absolutely delighted to see or hear that. You can send it to me on WhatsApp, or you can reply to the emails that Jo has been sending to your parents, and through that we will all be able to access that. So if you'd like to share with me what you've been working on, get in touch and I will give you some feedback as and when I receive your messages if you'd like to send me something. Well done for joining in, great job, and